Happy Monday. How was your weekend? Hope it went well. Hope you had fun. Hope you stayed safe. Maybe I should call this another episode of As the Stomach Turns. This Java's stories all over the place again. Hey, is he still trying to justify himself, saying he's not a racist? You know, there's an old saying. I love old sayings. I've mentioned before about, Day of Reckoning. Mark Twain, I love his quotes. Never argue with the ignorant. They are only capable of attempting to drag you down to their level of ignorance, hoping to beat you with experience and ignorance they have that you don't. Another one is, be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. Yeah. I looked up the dictionary definition of ignorant, and all it did was describe Java. No black person, Hispanic person, Native American, Polish person, French person, white person, Russian person. All it did was describe Java. Just the person, what they are. And that ties into another old saying. If you want to find out what a person is really about, get them rip-roaring drunk or really fucking pissed off. And you got really pissed off, and the first word you ran to was the N-word. That says all that needs to be said about you. And that's not the first time you've ever said it. And it won't be the last. You just happen to get caught, and now you don't know what the fuck to do to try to cover your ass and make yourself look good. Too late, pal. Another thing, be careful what you ask for, you just might get it. You've wanted attention. Let's face it, you crave attention. Guess what? You're getting it. What I understand, you're getting a lot of attention now from a lot of channels that's sharing that video like wildfire. See that? You got what you wanted, a lot of attention. And what also goes along with that saying, be careful what you ask for, you just might get it. Because you could get it in a way that you don't like. Anyway, where to start? Java's stories all over the fucking place. I did hear. His property's got all acres and acres of land and a river that runs through his property. I heard on that one video, I don't know if it was the one where he was walking down a driveway to go tell his mailman all his personal information. It was at a different angle that's ever been done before. You could see his neighbor's house right next door. So Brian, you can pick up a rock and throw it and hit the house. You can walk to that house in less than 15 seconds. It's close. He doesn't have a huge piece of land there. By no means. He brags on everything. Well, got the biggest piece of property around there. Okay. That's what Java says. Okay. It gave the lot size. Zillow was saying, that's another thing I'll get to. But anyway, heard first he was crying the blues again. Doesn't have any money. He's not going to get the starter for the Bel Air after all. The price went up. He's really poor right now. Can't really afford it. He's got to get a pod. It's going to cost a lot of money. He's got to pay for that himself. He's going to start packing up things. And then he said this. Now see, Jobby, I don't think you realize what you say at times. I think you just like to hear yourself talk. You're that fucking lonely and miserable and desperate. Well, let's face it, you do crave attention. Why else would you be doing what you're doing here? Other people don't, because we interact with people every day in our daily life. So we don't need to be on here, to see if someone leaves a comment, see if someone asks us a question. We'll be on here for hours and hours and hours. We devote more hours to doing other things in life that's, speak for myself, far more enjoyable, As much as I enjoy this, there are things I enjoy a lot more. You said that you said he has a new realtor now. Now he has a new realtor. Remax. Now see, I didn't just pull this name out of my ass. Java said, now he has Remax trying to sell his house. What happened to the other realtor? After all this time, going back to January. Couldn't sell it? Trying your luck with someone else? You're going to blame the realtor? They weren't doing their job? Could be that, people that did show interest went to look at it, took one look at that dump, you ran that place into the fucking ground, and they walked away. But you said now you got Remax selling it. He said, once the pod comes and he packs everything up and he's looking for a smaller place, Then somebody said, he mentioned the other day, well, He needs a real small place because, doesn't need a lot of room now. But that means he'll have to get rid of a lot of things. Only going to keep what he really needs. The rest he's going to have to get rid of somehow. You got enough room to put all those Hot Wheels cars and boom boxes and bicycles? Oh, and when the new realtor went there to look at the property, to put it up, for sale on Remax, her husband really, really liked the olds. He wants to buy the olds. Yeah. 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 Anyway, public access. Nobody's digging into your privacy, Java. If you hadn't told people that now you have Remax trying to sell it, no one would know to go and look on Remax. I know your address. I know where you live, so it's very easy to find. Oh yeah, it came up on Remax. You might want to give them a call. I don't think they're doing their job. He said, yeah, once he gets the pod, then he'll be able to sell his house. And then he'll have money. Oh, and part of the other thing was, well, a small house, or he'll buy another house. How the fuck, what bank in their right mind do you think is going to give you a fucking mortgage after all this? What bank in there? You would be lucky to go in and get a $100 loan where your credit is so fucked up. You're going to buy another house. Or I get a small apartment. Which one is it? As the stomach turns. Anyway. Oh yeah, the property came up. They keep records of everything. The properties. When a property's sold, for future reference, for history of property. And the property history on that is Remax did sell it very long time ago, somewhere around 1990. I forget the exact date right now. It was somewhere around 1990. Oh yeah, they did sell it. It was listed on Remax. It was sold for $98,000. But it's not listed for sale now. It's not for sale. No pictures, no nothing. Just the address. It shows on a map where it is, and it shows property history, sold 1990 or 89, sold for $98,000. You might want to call them. I mean, if you're waiting for them to sell your house to get all that money, once that pod comes in, you may say, hey, come on, I got a pod coming in. I got to sell my house. Do your fucking job. How come you're not listing my property for sale? Come on, what's the deal? Like I say, at times I speculate. I speculate even if he had a realtor trying to sell that house. I speculate whether now he has another realtor trying to sell that house. Could it possibly be that no realtor has tried to sell it? This is just everything going to the bank. Because like you said, now, his deal fell through. There's the latest loan modification because he can't make the required third payment. So that deal fell through. And now he's fucked. So now the bank's going to do what they're going to do. And he's pretty much in a time frame of what's called a day of reckoning, when he just has to be out. No ifs, ands, or buts. You know what I'm saying? Then the bank will determine how they're going to sell it. They will choose a realtor they feel is most likely able to sell it. Everything's in the bank's hands, but he wants to make it sound like he's in control of this whole situation. He's managing everything. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Man, the story. The Bel Air. He's not going to put a starter in it because the price went way up, and now he doesn't have any money. He's got to pay for a pod that's coming in. He's got to pay for that himself. Money's real tight. He's got to watch his pennies and this and that. And now I heard he went out and he bought a starter. Now, is it going to get put in? Or would this be just something that'll sit in a box that'll throw in the engine compartment between the radiator and the grill, and it'll fucking sit in there for a while, you know what I mean? With all the rest of the fucking trash that's in there. Hey, as they say, time always tells. When it comes to this house deal and having to leave, time waits for no one. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I got a very busy week this week. So I don't even think I'm going to hit my usual 90 minutes this week. Pulling an extra day at the VTH Wednesday, covering for one of my other two associates. We cover for each other. They've covered for me. He's got something important to do, so I'm going to have my Tuesday tomorrow, Wednesday, and my Thursday. And I got some things to do today, so I don't need to tell you about what I got to go get at Home Depot and what I need it for and what I'm going to do here. And when I do it over the course of this week, I won't feel a need to be doing a video series, documentary, so people can see me doing something that's really routine, not out of the ordinary, nothing special. It's something other people do, and they do little home improvements here and there, you know what I'm saying? So, and quite frankly, it's none of your fucking business, you know? Unless you're Jabba. You know, the only thing I'm surprised Jabba hasn't done, you know, go live while he's taking a dump on a toilet and then brag about how he's able to reach around that fat ass, wipe his ass and get all that shit out in one swipe without having to go back for sloppy seconds. Have a great day, everyone. Have fun and stay safe. And we see where this saga continues with the house and with the Bel Air. Till next time.